Former BBC heavyweight Jon Sopel has opened up about his time at the broadcasting giant as he continues to go from strength to strength with his new podcast. At 65, Sopel, who embarked on his BBC journey at just 24, made headlines when he left the corporation alongside Emily Maitlis in 2022 to start the now wildly popular podcast, The News Agents, with Lewis Goodall. The News Agents has quickly climbed the charts to become one of the UK's leading daily news podcasts, boasting a whopping 100 million downloads as of last July. Sopel's venture, which now garners around 200,000 listeners per episode, seems to be a direct challenge to his former employer. Now, in a new interview with The Times, the broadcaster has addressed whether his former BBC colleagues hate him for leaving the company and branching out on his own. He told the publication, at the BBC, there was a view that once you left you'd never do anything significant again, but since we've been doing News Agents, we've found that it really resonates. Sopel didn't hold back when discussing the competitive edge they've gained over the BBC, which he left just as Liz Truss was entering Downing Street. He went on, so, broadly speaking, we're now beating anything the BBC has to offer, he claimed, dubbing Truss as our patron saint. It was gold dust. This move came amidst a backdrop of budget cuts at the BBC that saw Newsnight's viewership dwindle to just under 300,000, a programme formerly fronted by Maitlis herself and Mark Urban, who also exited the show last April. When probed about the reception from his former colleagues at the BBC, Sopel admitted the dynamics differed. The dad of two went on, look, I have a lot of friends at the BBC, but they do give you a different send-off if you are being made redundant or retiring compared with what you get if you launch a competitive programme. Despite the bittersweet departure, which Sopel described as a wrench, he maintains a positive outlook toward the BBC, acknowledging his long tenure with fondness.